The first quarter of the season already in the rearview mirror, and off we go in Week 5 on EA Sports. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. Now here's Trey Lance leading this 49er offense onto the field. Some very big expectations for the second-year signal caller.
And no excitement unless you're on the defensive team of last week in his numbers, because the only excitement he really generated was the one interception he threw.
Yeah, no touchdown passes.
Yeah, and his team wasn't real thrilled about that. And they lost the game. So I know this week has been tough on him because he's been working hard. Fundamentals, footwork, finding the right targets, and bottom line, how do they get a win?
The numbers last week for Mitchell. 13 carries, 65 yards.
It's a pretty mediocre week for him on the ground. Certainly a boon to his offense if he can get a little more output on his touches this week. He should get some more early carries as his team tries to get him into a rhythm.
On second and a couple, Lance. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. First down, here's Mitchell. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will. The Niners at 3-1 here through their first 4 games, and they come in off a disappointment last time out. That put an end to their modest 3-game win streak.
The key for them, generating offense and finding a way to put the ball in the end zone. I mean, you get held under 10 points in your last game. Very hard to win in the NFL. Frankly, it's very hard to win in any league scoring that few points.
On first down, they go back to Mitchell. And he's got this down to the 35. 10 more there and another first down. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
And they didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. And now they'll throw with Lance. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. Throwing is Lance on 3rd down. And he's got the hook up to McLeod. And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And, partner, they're locked in man coverage out left, and they end up running a crossing route. Rounded it a little bit more than a slant. And he's just going to angle himself towards the right side of the field, and that's very difficult for a defender to shadow him across all that ground.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Back to the ground here, Mitchell. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Lance looking to throw it. This is caught. That'll go for a gain of 7. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. Shotgun now for Lance. That is caught by the tight end, Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Niners will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL. And I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that, so he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the 2nd-year quarterback.
Gold with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. Taking it about the 1. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. So here are the Panthers under head coach Matt Rule. They're led out by the #1 overall pick back in 2018, Baker Mayfield.
That was a solid performance last week, wasn't it? 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, ran the team well, won the ball game. Bottom line, may not have been earth-shattering, but it didn't need to be.
The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. The numbers for McCaffrey last week. 21 carries, 88 yards, and a touchdown.
And he's hoping to have the same type of game, but he's going up against the #1 defense in the league, and they're very good at fitting the run. So now you've got to think offensive strategy, maybe a little more play action, and try and find some people open downfield.
A 1st down throw for Mayfield. And this one almost intercepted. Not a good throw there. Nearly an opening drive INT. To throw again on 2nd down. Mayfield. Got a man. That's Rashard Higgins. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 47. McCaffrey running up the middle. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
On 3rd down, Mayfield. Over the middle, that's complete to McCaffrey. And the tackle going to be made at the 41 as they stop him a few yards short of the 1st. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down. That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short, no good, and this will stay at a 7-point game. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they'll be looking to make this a 2-score advantage. Had the touchdown on their first drive, Charles. Hey, they can get up 2 scores here on the road. That's a heck of a start.
And not only have they thought about it, I wonder if they visualized it. I remember playing and they used to turn the lights out in our meeting room and run through a situation like this and say, just think about what it would be like to be up on the road and take the crowd out of it. Maybe they did some of that.
That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that'll leave them with a 3rd and just a yard. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. They'll try and pick it up with Mitchell. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. 49 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. Now they're making a real first-quarter statement with the run game, no doubt.
For those who remember old-school football, running it, establishing things, seeing backs find holes, get through them, they've got to like what they're seeing from this unit.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's 2nd down.
I spent a lot of extra time preparing for this game watching this offensive line because they gave up 5 sacks last week in their loss. They just gave up another one now. They don't seem to be working together as a cohesive unit. Right? 4 guys might have it right, but the 5th guy is giving something up. They've got to find a way to all get on the same page.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. 4th down field goal try coming, so Lance is off, and on comes Robbie Gould. This one from 48 yards away. The kick by Gould is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx it.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. They'll look to get something started. They need to, down 10-0 early as they've got it 1st and 10. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They go backwards there 2 yards, and 2nd and 1 is now 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs. Well, you're down early. How do you get back in the game, maybe establish the run? I think they're trying to do that.
I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit and find our way back into this game.
They'll try to throw here. Mayfield. Got his man, Robbie Anderson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. $10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports. Mayfield now looking to throw on first down. And he's got McCaffrey open, complete. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
And that's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
And look at this. For the 2nd straight play, the 49er defense drops him for a loss. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard. Mayfield to throw it. And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. McCaffrey on the counter. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Throwing, Mayfield. Throw left side, complete. That's Moore. And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line.
Never want to underestimate what this young man does, but it's just more of the same from DJ Moore last season as we see him pick up a first down there. 3rd straight year above 1,100 yards, but also his 3rd straight year held to just 4 touchdowns. With his ability to move after the catch and also his ability to take it in the run game, I expect those touchdown numbers to climb.
Now a first carry for their fullback. And he is in. Touchdown, Carolina. Giovanni Ricci, his first rushing touchdown on the year. And the Panthers have got it back to within a score. And they just powered it in right there, Charles. 3 tight ends out on the field. The fullbacks for the defense, they knew what was coming.
They knew, but they weren't able to stop them. They knew they had to meet them with a little bit of force. But on that play, the big guys up front won the day.
Zane Gonzalez on for the extra point. And they're back within a field goal. It's 10-7 now. A pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told. And it's culminated by a 2-yard touchdown run. This one fielded at the 5. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. Running left, here's Mitchell. And a good pickup there. He gets about 6 up to midfield. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Now whistles here, and I think one of the big boys for the 49ers might have jumped. Now they nabbed the rookie there for the 5-yard penalty.
So much going through his head. You know it just has to be, right? All of his assignments and realizing every game he plays, one of the better players in the league will be opposite him.
And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Excellent work there by Lance as he scrambles for the first down.
Well, here's your first example of how this guy can beat you in more ways than one, because they took away his arm, but he was more than happy to dissect them with his legs for that first down pickup.
Throwing on first down is Lance. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And he's going to get this down near the 25. Now a play fake. Lance. And he will find his man, Samuel. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. 19 yards that time for number 19.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taken them no time at all to get down here, and now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
They'll run with Mitchell. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. Once more with Mitchell. And across the chalk, into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Elijah Mitchell, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Niners are able to cash in for 6. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of a season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Out comes Christian McCaffrey with the rest of the offense. Whatever he was doing in September, they're hoping that that carries over now to October, because he was sensational last month.
He absolutely was, and we all know where it started. At the end of last season, right? All the offseason preparation, the weight workouts, the sprints, right? The vision that he had, what he was going to do this season. And, of course, it all came together with the rest of the team. Those big fellas up front, leverage, and, boy, are they getting downfield and creating extra blocks for him.
They really are. Everyone's been doing their job so far to create those holes. On 2nd down, McCaffrey. And he finds enough of an opening to get this one back up to his 20. He digs them partway out of the hole that they're in. It's an 8-yard gain, and it makes it 3rd and 12.
And that's the kind of run that gets everyone excited on offense. And, you know, oftentimes the guys who carry the ball are the ones in the huddle doing the chirping. Right now, I think it's the offensive line telling them, run it again. We are right there about to break a big one.
Dancing to his left. And he will be marked down short of the 1st as they get to him at the 29. Give him 8 yards that time on the scramble, and now 4th down.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
It's a 45-yard punt, just a 1-yard return. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10. Well, this offense and Elijah Mitchell coming back onto the field now. And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the second quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had.
Right.
Those guys have an innate sense of where they are in a ball game and how many yards they've accumulated, because you know they're always working towards 100.
He's been working well towards 100 here. Meanwhile, Lance's throw complete here to Ayuk. Just a gain of a couple there. And now that sets up 3rd and 2. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Lance looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Got an open man. It's McLeod. And he is going to have a Niners first down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Trying the right side with Mitchell. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. And Lance going to throw. To the right side, it's caught by Mitchell. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And it's 3rd and 4 now.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense, because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you get out to your running back, and it could turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
Throwing now is Lance. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining.
Certainly not a positive sign if you're the D coordinator and you see your guys give up that space so early in the game. 3rd down, that's when the clamps are supposed to come out, but his ability to create things with his legs makes things difficult.
And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. They'll come up on a 2nd and 4 now from the 40-yard line. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Brian Burns flying in there and dropping it for the sack. Now after the sack, Lance and the Niners staring up here at a 3rd and long. Open man is Samuel, complete. And he's going to be stopped here at the 43, and that is not near enough to pick up the first. And this is off target to the left. Didn't get there anyway. It's no good, and the lead will hold at 10. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. Mayfield now from the 50. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Mayfield looks to throw. That one thrown away from the pocket. The officials kind of looking at each other, but they'll say there was a receiver in the area, so no penalty, just an incomplete pass. Escaping the pressure right. This one complete into the hands of Higgins. But he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. The 21 yards there as they convert on 3rd.
Now that's all about making something happen as a quarterback, because instead of forcing something on 3rd down, how about him buying some time outside of the pocket, waiting for someone to come open, and when he did, he put it on him for a big play and a first down.
And with 1 second left, they get the timeout, and they'll have a chance to kick the field goal before intermission. Gonzalez's kick is good, and that will do it for this first half. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference. Message received here. No need to wait. We're going to skip halftime and get right back to the action. Here comes the 3rd quarter. On the return, here comes Smith out of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Coming up in prime time here in Week 5, a couple of division rivalries on the docket, beginning tonight in the AFC North with the Bengals and Ravens from Baltimore at 8:20 Eastern. Then tomorrow, Monday Night Football, Raiders and Chiefs from Arrowhead in the AFC West. Up the gut, McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. And we're going to stop play here, at least momentarily. It looks like there is a 49er who's in some discomfort. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. They go play action. Mayfield. He's going to look deep for more. And this a leaping effort, but it's knocked away and incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Here's Mayfield. He gets it to Thomas. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the first down marker is here on 3rd. Mayfield now. And that is incomplete. Here's Johnny Hekker now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. So here are the Niners to take over on offense. They were losers a week ago to the Rams, but they've got the lead right now as they start this drive, 1st and 10. Here's Lance to throw it. Over the middle, that's caught by McLeod. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4. On 2nd down, here's Mitchell. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. No, they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. Now Lance throwing on 2nd down. That's going to be caught by Samuel. Well, Lance finding Debo there for the Niner first. Now Lance. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete. From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Lance. Out to his left. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. Off of play action, here's Lance. He'll buy some time right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. It'll go as a sack, a loss of 3, and in turn, it takes us to a 4th down. Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away. So just a 3-yard return following a punt of 45. And the Panthers will have a 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. This will be caught downfield by Moore. And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Mayfield. And Thomas has it. They'll wind up getting just a yard, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Now Mayfield. Forced out to his left. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, gets him 9 yards and a first. This is McCaffrey on the give. They juked him, and he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. 63 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Fred Warner, first-time All-Pro in 2020, in on the stop defensively. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. To throw, Mayfield. Thomas has got it, complete. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. He finds his man, complete. That's Thomas. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20. Mayfield on 1st down. He's got Thomas yet again, complete. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. Back to the ground attack here. It's McCaffrey. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 9 yards on the play there, and it sets him up 1st and goal. McCaffrey is into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown. So the first drive ended in 3. This time they take it down and punch it in the end zone.
So that first drive felt like they were just gathering knowledge, didn't it? Just enough to kick the field goal on the first one. And the second time they put it all together and got it all the way to the end zone.
17-17 the score. All even to this point as the kick's away. Fields it right around the goal line. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown. So every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24. On 2nd and 9. Lance looking for the crossing receiver. He's got him. It's Samuel. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. 1st down. Here's Mitchell. And he is going to lose yardage here. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Working from the gun, Lance. He'll dump that one off to Mitchell. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there.
I think the best offenses love to get the ball to their running backs in open space because they have the ability to make people miss, and they also have the ability to run over people. And if you do that throughout the game, after a while, they might just run through some of those tackles and go a long way.
Well, we saw him shed a nice tackle on that play. The Niners on 3rd down. They've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. This time they face a 3rd and 2. On 3rd down, here's Mitchell. And he's got the 1st down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play. Play action, now it's Lance. This will be caught, it's Samuel. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A good pick up there of 20 yards. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
steps away. That ball caught. Brandon Ayuk. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Back to the ground here. Mitchell. He's going to get 4 out of this as he's down to the 10-yard line. 2nd and 6 from the 10. Lance looking to throw it. And his throw here is going to be incomplete. George Kittle, the receiver that he was looking for. And it's 3rd down. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a 1st down.
Ready. Clock 40.
To throw, it's Lance. That is caught by the tight end, Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. A great play there. With 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the 49ers answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th. So these two teams matching each other score for score. This last touchdown, that bumps the lead back to 7 with the extra point to come.
And it's a heck of a way to play, isn't it, partner? You feel good about it because you continue to keep the lead and your offense keeps scoring, but you sure would like your defense to make a stop.
And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down. McCaffrey running up the middle. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 95 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. On 1st and 10, Mayfield steps away to his, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Javon Kinlaw forced his way through, drops him for a loss of 10 yards. Throwing on 2nd and long. Mayfield looking underneath and finding Hubbard. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Thomas. And he'll only get this to the 47. He needed a few more yards to pick up the 1st. Here's Johnny Hacker now as he's on to punt for Carolina. And he gets it away. A directional kick going toward the sideline. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal does the opposition no good.
Everyone loves to have a little bit of a cushion, and that helps you immeasurably. But the bottom line is, do all the things that you're taught in order to close out the game. Don't even let that become an issue.
Yeah, but still a one-possession game. This one not fully over yet. Lance now to throw. They set up the screen for Sermon. And he is going to have a 49ers 1st down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5. Lance throwing out wide for Samuel. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. He'll get a dozen there, and it's a 1st down, 49ers. Here's Lance. Got a man, that's Ayuk. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
Well, you know me, partner. I never tell them to back off of being aggressive, but sometimes you see the consequences when you're overly aggressive and you don't secure tackles. Guys break through.
Trying to sell out to pry that football loose, and just as you said, cost some yardage.
Hey, you got to go get him. Stand him up first before you go for the ball. Don't just go for it initially.
Lance to throw on second down here. That's Samuel, caught left side. And they're going to get this down inside the 20. Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. And they'll try and run for the first with Sermon. And he is going to lose yardage here. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
Ready. Yellow, 22.
And they'll go for it. Lance, able to haul it in is Kittle. And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. Sermon now on 1st and 10, and he'll fight his way down right around the 12. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ball game. On second down, another shot for Sermon. And able to get him inside the 5 here, just inside the 5 to about the 4. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. On 3rd down, here's Sermon. And across the goal line, into the end zone. Touchdown, 49ers. Trey Sermon taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Niners look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Gold able to tack on the extra point, and the lead now up to 14. So that one a 13-play drive in total. And it was Trey Sermon who polished it all off with a touchdown run, taking it about the 1. And he returns this to the 22. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. The last series for them a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive, 1st and 10. And oh, that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground incomplete. Here's Baker. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. First down now, but that clock rolling. Mayfield. Flushed out right. And he's going to lose a yard or 2, taken down behind the line. He couldn't get rid of it. He winds up losing a yard. It's 2nd down. Mayfield to throw. Now, quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now Mayfield. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Desperation time. Mayfield on 4th down. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. A CD that helps the home team as they try to erase this deficit, give them the penalty for pass interference on the defense.
Yeah, and they certainly haven't been happy with what they've seen so far, have they? They're certainly hoping that that call now might get the fans back into this one.
Looking for more there on 1st down, but this throw downfield incomplete. Mayfield. Eluding the pressure right. His throw incomplete. Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down. Throwing, Mayfield. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds. So a big call there. That brings up fourth. Fourth down, Mayfield. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the 49ers are going to get the football back. Down to a knee for the 49ers. This one about to be on ice. Now the Panthers going to signal for their third and final timeout, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go. And they will take a knee here.
Yeah, it's fun to kneel down in front of your home crowd, but when you go on the road, that band of brothers attitude, right, just us against the world, and get it done, how happy are they?
I remember a coach at a previous stop telling me, you get a win on the road, doesn't matter the opponent, get out of there like you stole something, and they did in this one. So the victory here for San Francisco, and you look back over the score sheet, interesting. A very clean game, no turnovers by either side.
An absolute rarity when we watch games now because defenses have put such an emphasis on taking the ball away. Well, what we saw here was offenses spending their time saying, look, you know they're coming for it. Ball security is paramount. So they worked on that, not just a week of practice, but I'm sure all during training camp. Make sure when you have it, tuck it away because danger lurks everywhere you turn.